Okay, now moving on to the next section of our food safety audit, we're interested in the overall cleanliness of the kitchen. Earlier when I was doing the scanning procedure, I noticed that the garbage cans in this kitchen are in the corner. So I'll walk over here and, hello kitty, would you like to go downstairs? Okay. So here's the garbage can. It is covered. There are actually two garbage cans. One might be a recycling. Both of them are covered. There's no garbage overflowing. So I'm going to say yes, the garbage container is covered or in a closed space. Now some people, if you don't see the garbage can out, it may be that it's in some kind of a pantry or a closet, and you might need to look around. You probably will encounter the garbage wherever it is during the scanning part of the procedure. Okay, the garbage is not overflowing this container, but it is a concern if it is overflowing, if it were to be overflowing, because having garbage open and accessible is something that can attract rodents and other insects that could pose a food safety problem. Okay, so no, the garbage is not overflowing the container. Now, pets were observed in the kitchen area or on food preparation surfaces. Conveniently enough, we just saw a cat walking through the kitchen on her way to the basement. So I think that is unequivocally a yes, pets were observed in the kitchen. And I did notice earlier during the scan that there were dogs in here. And if I hadn't noticed the cat or the dogs earlier, another piece of evidence that I might use to be able to make my decision about whether or not pets are in the kitchen is the water bowls and the food bowl for the dogs that are here in the kitchen. So that's pretty good evidence that yes, animals are allowed into the kitchen. Now, if you know that there are pets in the home, but perhaps there's a gate of some kind that keeps pets out of the kitchen, then you would say no, that pets were not observed in the kitchen area. Okay, lastly, for the overall cleanliness of this kitchen, we're interested in whether there's evidence of rodents, like mice or rats, or insects. Now, for the rodents, we would be interested in whether or not there are rat or mice droppings, and we're going to have some photographs of those in our PowerPoint presentation. Or evidence of insects, small brown spots on or near the baseboards. So I would take a look around the baseboards of the kitchen for some small brown spots. When I was conducting the scanning procedure earlier, I probably, if there were any rodents, I probably would have noticed some rodent droppings inside the cabinets where the food is kept, where the cans and the boxes of dried foods are kept. So that's something that I might have noticed earlier, and now when I come to the food safety audit, I could just say, oh yes, I did notice evidence of rodents earlier, or evidence of insects earlier. Great.